Hello and welcome to Mysterious Labyrinth. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be doing with this broadcast, apart from the fact that I called it a world of lies, basically because it's what we see in front of us, a world of propaganda, counter-propaganda, and all of the different techniques in the toolbox for methods of manipulation that have been in use for millennia and have morphed into what we're seeing happening before us today. A world of lies. In a world of lies and deception, take nothing at face value is a phrase that often comes to mind. Yeah. So anyway, I'm not so sure how much ranting I'll be doing here. This spontaneous broadcast, even though I'm not in my most energetic state, this spontaneous broadcast may turn into a hangout. It may also morph into a chess session or a bit of guitar playing. Who knows where it may go. You know, that's the nice thing about being spontaneous and not planning exactly what you're doing, because then the possibilities for living in the moment are more prominent. Spontaneous. So I ran out of cigarette paper, so it might look like I'm smoking something funny. I wish I was, but I'm not. So I've got some tobacco bits here. Shove that in my pipe. There you go. So I haven't posted the Hangout link yet. I might do that shortly, but no promises, otherwise it wouldn't be spontaneous now, would it? So, grip onto your seats. Grip onto your seats on this wild ride we call life, yeah? Sometimes maybe one should grip more tightly or loosen one's grip, depending on the situation at hand. Lies, propaganda, false doctrines, phony or pseudo-science. Your daily mainstream news. Another one that comes to mind there. Your daily mainstream news. Pure, refined, and sometimes lesser refined programming and propaganda. Some people seem to think propaganda died out with the Second World War or something. I don't know what planet they've been living on. I'm a little bit in dismay. Well, actually, I'm very much in dismay because of a lot of things. You know, it's one of my specialities, moaning and groaning about the things I see. There's something that's called compassion, isn't there? There's something called compassion. A lot of people talk about love and light. I prefer to call it compassion, actually. Compassion. I'm trying to find an even better word for it. Maybe a selection of words would fill it out a bit more. The ability to feel for someone in need, whether it be a friend, an acquaintance, or somebody you've come across in a situation of need in one form or another. And going through life, more often than not, I've noticed, and I'm not the only one noticing this apparently, that it's usually those who have been there themselves, who know what it's like, and thereby seems to make it easier for them to recognize a person who's in a position of suffering or persecution or pain or whatever it would be, hunger, conflict, something that you recognize. You may have had a life without the silver spoon in your mouth too, and those hard times for me, the hard times I've had going through my life, are the very same ones that help me to recognize that somebody else is having a hard time. Hang on a sec. I think the light went out. Fucking foot. Might be blessing in disguise. I'm hoping to. There you go. That's something that happens. Thought it was a power cut for a minute. And yeah, helping to recognize, at least in my case, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, is that my own sufferings or whatever and experiences through life are those same experiences that very much, I feel, very much help me to recognize other people's pains and sufferings. Yeah. But somehow that doesn't seem to be the case. That I mean, a lot of people really don't give 2 cents about the next Joe Bloggs or Jane Smith or whoever it will be, would they? And there are reasons for that in a world of megalomaniacs and liars. And then you go to the alternative media, and what came up in the feed now? My God. Dare I even mention the name of the guy I turned down as a guest from one of my radio thingies? Max Egan. And now they're throwing some razzmatazz with this Ken O'Keefe and this Max Egan. Max Egan, right, is the same guy who says, and I can't remember the exact words, but in one of his lectures or PowerPoint presentations, whatever you call them these days, actually suggests that people are wasting their time looking at the secretive societies. He's actually suggesting that we ignore the main, or at least one of the main manipulative tools for the elite to stay in control. I mean, you are not going to, in my humble opinion, you're not going to be able to even fathom what is going on if you have left the secretive societies, Freemasonry, etc., out of the equation. That's a bit like trying to do an equation on the climate or something, and then leaving the sun out of the equation, you know, or the top of the pyramid in this case. Max Egan is a guy who has openly said this, and I wish I had the video already. I was trying to find it, actually. It's one of these videos, and all I remember is that he's pointing to, he's standing to the left, facing to the left, but whatever, or to his right. I thought I found it for a second, and then I have to go through a 2-hour-long video to find out exactly where he says it. Well, maybe I'll fish that out later. Who knows? I probably won't be bothered. But anyway, somewhere there he says, yeah, stay away from those. You know, you're wasting your time, more or less. He's saying, you know, looking at these secretive societies and trying to find the head of the pyramid or whatever, the top of the pyramid, or oh yeah. And now that it's come up on you, and they're all little buddies, aren't they? You know, they're all little buddies that are like, and now they're pretending to be enemies now. That's what it looks like to me. Ken O'Keefe with his global citizen claptrap, right? Global citizen, and look at the symbol of his global citizenship. There's fist, and then there's this torch, and then there's something else. Can't remember the other one. Yeah, someone's calling it. Max Egan is calling it a pyramid scam now. Well, that's what it's alleging. I was just tuning in. I don't usually waste my time listening to the guy. Can't get away from him, quite frankly, because everywhere when I was doing my attempts at radio broadcasting and doing the rounds, couldn't get away from the guy, right? And certain others. It's like flipping that, and then I have these guests. Interestingly enough, two of the guests that they tried to push on me were Max Egan and this Ian R. Crane, who just happens to also have collaborated with Max Egan. No surprises there. Ian R. Crane, who puts out tons of good info, and then he throws Nibiru into the mix, as if you need a Nibiru to illustrate that. You know, throw a spanner in the works, mate. Standard technique, yeah. And people still fall for this Max Egan and Ian R. Crane and David Icke and Alex Jones and all the other phonies, right? Like David Wilcock, right? Wilcox, whatever his name is, and Assange and Snowden. People fall for that too in the world of lies. It's easy to see how there have become so many liars, because it seems very easy to fool people, unfortunately. Paint a pretty little picture of someone and they fall for it. A geezer like Max Egan, who came straight out of the Green Party. Interestingly enough, so did David Icke, didn't he? He was involved with the Green Party in England. And we've got this Max Egan, who also collaborates with David Icke, or has done in the past, I think. Okay, so then these are supposedly people exposing the New World Order, where actually I'm wondering really that their real purpose is there to tell you that this is the New World Order. This is their way of telling you. Here it is, folks. And it's going to get worse. Anyway, I'm in dismay because of other things. Well, let's just say, you know, I come into contact with people who medicate themselves. Medicate themselves, in some cases, to the maximum, which is 6 foot under. So then thinking about something terrible happened to them, and now they've been poisoning themselves and punishing themselves for it, in a way, for how many decades? And they're still at it today. Because of terrible things that happened to some people in their childhood or somewhere along the line. Terrible things happen to me too. And I don't always manage to hold it together either, do I? But at least I'm not like popping like half the pharmaceutical industry down the front end of my face, and you know, or with a flipping syringe hanging out my arm or something. I lived on the streets in 3 different countries. I didn't have to sink that low, you know. Oh, it's supposed to be it's supposed to be shameful to be homeless. Actually, it was a natural way of life to be nomadic for my peoples and many other peoples. A nomadic lifestyle, way of living, rather than being, you know, having a house in one place, you know. So, and then somebody asks you for help, you know, and then you think, well, I mean, I'm your friend. I'm here to give you support as best as I can, but I can't make decisions for you. That's the challenge really for me right now. You know, someone, you know, without going into specifics, let's just say that, you know, somebody asks you for help, but they're doing something basically to themselves. And the only thing I can think of to say to that person is, well, I can think of several things to say to that person, but I say to that person that, look, says, I want to put my trust in your hands. I said, well, I would like you to have trust in yourself. Because if you put your trust in my hands, you'll just be, it's your own willpower I'm talking about. It's your own willpower, your own will to live. And when you hand that over to somebody else, is that really the cure? Sometimes somebody else can help you in different ways, but ultimately it's usually yourself helping yourself, you know, with maybe some emotional and sometimes physical support from friends or whatever. I'm not sure if I'm describing very well what I want to say, you know. It's hard because I would like to say specifics about this particular case I'm talking about, but it's someone I know, and of course that's personal information, so I wouldn't like talk about specifics here, but like who it is and like that type of thing. It's heartbreaking because, you know, how many people have I known now who have basically aren't here anymore because of Big Pharma? It's horrific. That is in a way one of the many silent wars, isn't it? You know, you don't necessarily hear a big bang or an explosion or a boom, but then you watch people around you being medicated slowly but surely to death, and sometimes more quickly. So one tries to do what one can, but then it's that dilemma that puts me it puts me in a dilemma, an emotional dilemma. I would call it emotional. What it is, it rips in your heart, you know, because, you know, what can I do for that person? You know, when that person, I'm trying to inspire as much as I can that person to take grip in their own will to live again and their own willpower to get through what it is they have to get through, which is pretty hefty, let's put it that way. And it hasn't become any easier for that person. It's, that person has gone through some horrific ordeals, and it seems that more recently as well. So oh my God, you know, what do you do? What do you do? But then, you know, one thing is having compassion, go hang out with a guy, try to be as helpful as possible, you know. Sometimes it helps to talk about things, doesn't it, instead of keeping them bottled up, you know. That's it's one of the reasons they have psychologists, isn't it? But that's a therapist, which is the rapist of the mind. So I'd rather offer not counselling, friendship or compassion, communication, stuff like that to friends or people who are in need, instead of it being an institutionalized affair where you will then slowly be medicated to death. And then some people end up on these medications and they're hooked. Because Big Pharma is a pusher. That's what it is. It's a big mafia and it's a pusher, a pill pusher. That's what they are. The doctors, the psychiatrists, and Big Pharma. Some of them have no idea, or maybe haven't even questioned the pseudoscience of allopathic medicine that they were trained in. And some of them are perfectly aware, as they take money under the table from Big Pharma to push certain types of so-called medicaments, they get their bonuses, an initiative to, or no, what do you call it? An initiative. I mean, incentive. Oh, I can't even speak English anymore. Probably have to find some other words for that. Time to post the Hangout link soon, I suppose. Let's do that. Let's post the Hangout link. Might as well make the most of these Hangouts while they're still around here. Only got a few more days left of it, apparently. So I don't know if I'll be able to do Hangouts anymore. So I'm posting the link on Google Plus. And okay, and Tuan Teran has said yes and has given me a +1. Well, thank you, Mister, for that. And we have one viewer, so welcome. Posted the Hangout link, and who knows, somebody might feel like popping in. We'll see if anyone turns up. Play some chess or something if no one turns up in the Hangout, but I'll give it a while, you know. Spontaneous broadcast, nevertheless. I can't expect everyone to just like leap to the occasion. So much. I'll post the Hangout link, and I'll just sit here thinking a bit on my guitar in the meantime. Change the sound settings before I do that. Put the cameraman function on just in case somebody pops in, and because then I have to change the sound settings first. that. That's that. Goodness knows what that was. Oh, there is a pause button there. Still nobody in the hangout, can you believe that? Don't blame them really. Oh yeah, I'm just going to do a quick check on my messages. I'll probably just go and play some chess. Oh, actually, there might be there's a tournament starting in about 20 minutes, so I might be able to drag it out until then. A world of lies. And a world of lies where the liars will call you a liar. They'll paint you out as a liar. So this is a Google Hangout that's being recorded as a YouTube video as well. And it's so easy to fool people. If I wanted to do that, I think I could be bloody damn good at it, having studied the techniques of deception for decades already. If I wanted to start a religion tomorrow and fool the masses, it would be a pushover, more or less. I could start a cult tomorrow. Now, why would I want to do that? Because I don't want to go around fooling people. It amazes me that people fall for these operatives. You think they're real truthers, or whatever the word is supposed to be. You think they're genuine. Maybe you're waiting for them to come with the solution, which is already here. Yeah, the solution is already here. It's just it ain't being done, is it? You see? It's not being done, is it? The solution is obvious. The solution is getting rid of the problem and leaving the good bits. And we know what the problem is now, don't we? After thousands of years of it. So we need to shed that serpent skin and build something free for freedom and harmony, peace and freedom on this planet, which you're not going to ever have with this global mafia running the show. The thing is, we're paying through the nose for them to run the show too. And when you don't pay up, they might send around their thugs, yeah, or the bailiff or something, to throw you out of your own property that you thought was yours. Stuff like that going on too, yeah. So I'm just going to log in here one more time just to check for a message. Goody mother. No messages. I was hoping to get one there. Any response from that particular one? No. Doesn't look like it. What a bunch of cobblers. Okay, so I'll log out of that. Hangout link is posted. That's one thing that really gets on my nerves when people call me a liar. I have no need to lie about anything. Just have no need for it. And once you make one lie, then and you want to keep that covered up, so you've got to find out, make another 10 lies to cover up the first lie. And then you end up creating a fictional you, constructed out of lies. And then once they blow your cover, no one will trust you ever again. Or maybe some people will be foolish enough to do so anyway, because you know what they do to naughty priests, they just move them on to the next parish. Stuff like that. Right, well, no one's going to hang out, are they? And there's one viewer. They'll soon be gone when I pick up my guitar. So let me see, I'm just looking for another rhythm there. Where's the first one? Try this one now. Wrong one. Oh, well, I like using the other one. Let's use the other one. QRST. Where's the R gone? Told you they'd be gone. Oh wow. There you go, that was that then. Knew something was wrong. Somehow my guitar just split. Isn't that just what I needed? Well, it's not my most expensive guitar, but it's actually the one that I enjoy playing on the most. Well, it can be glued, but it's a real shame. Like a broken dream. Like a broken dream. Like the broken dreams of the people's lives I've seen gone. Quite an appropriate metaphor for that, really. As for messaging and chats and stuff like that, I'm just not following it. I can't be bothered, okay? If you want to communicate, please use a microphone. Thank you very much. Now we have to watch this alternative media display of complete and utter claptrap, where now we're going to watch this stupid drama unfolding with Max Egan and Ken O'Keefe. Right. Talking about naff all and waffling on about who is a COINTELPRO agent and who isn't. For all intensive purposes, they all are. They're all agents, wasting your time, wasting my time looking at it as well. I had to watch it just to like, you know, flip a neck, just. No, I'm not a fan. Isn't fan short of fanatic for fanatic? Yeah. World full of lies and liars. And those who even believe they speak the truth when they repeat doctrines, which is second-hand information written by a bunch of loonies, power-hungry people on this planet, eh? Oh, they want it all. They already had it all. But that wasn't enough for them. Now they want the rest of it all. Yeah. And people are still falling for the same tricks. It's like, you might try to warn someone about, warn your children or something about going out into the big wide world, that there's certain things to be aware of. But then people don't teach their children anything anymore, do they? They leave that to the brainwashing at school, And then they put them in front of TVs and computer screens and TV games, like PC computer games. Bang, bang, you're dead. Training your mind to be a killer. As if that should be the norm around here on this blob. Earth. Some people seem to have gotten into their minds that war is a necessity of sorts. So necessary, based on what, I may ask, and they usually have a hard time answering that very convincingly, at least not very convincingly for me. Maybe you think it's justified. Divide and rule. Wow, that is a key theme. See? It's a key theme used in every area. And variations of it, many, many variations of divide and rule. Dividing your mind. Dividing two sets or groups of people with different doctrines. This kind of my righteous religion, my true God against your so-called true God, and this type of thing still going on today. In this world of lies. It doesn't mean you have to lie, and it doesn't mean I have to lie, or be fake or false, does it? We don't have to sink to that level to survive, do we? I hope not. I hope for your sake and the sake of some form of goodness, potentially, that you wouldn't sink that low, Sometimes people are driven to things out of pure desperation. But even just wanting to be you in this world today can be a great challenge. In a world where there's no free speech apparently anymore. If there ever was any. If you do try to say something, certain things as well, you may be inviting the wrong type of attention. So remember, when you want to point out certain truths, you might want to think about where and how you're saying it. and get ready to defend yourself against potential attacks. So I've been attacked now I don't know how many times because of things I've said. See, they can't take it. But not many people seem to have. I mean, I'm not saying I've got like I'm a roaring lion of courage or whatever. Just I can't help myself. I'm not going to go through life pretending that I'm not seeing what I'm seeing. Hence, that's why I started with internet radio and speaking here and there as best as I could. I'm not a speaker really at all. Never thought I'd be doing that with my life. I'd be doing music, flamenco guitar, and Romani music, Eastern European music as well, and traditional music that I love. I grew up listening mostly to flamenco, so I listen to other things too. So I have other influences too, but that's kind of what sat in me the most is the flamenco. I'm a second generation Norwegian flamenco. Not many of us around up here, I'll tell you that. But I continue to have those same feelings that seeing what I'm seeing now also prompts me to put down my guitar, but now my guitar just got a crack in it. Yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible. Interesting timing. I might be able to get it glued. I can even glue it myself, and in fact, before I do anything else, I've got to try straightening it out a bit before it sits too well in the wrong position. What a disaster. Oh, that could be difficult actually, yeah. I've got the right type of glue somewhere, but I don't have the other tools to get this one, because it's going to have to be pressed out from the inside. By the looks of things. Unless pull a bit here. That helped a bit. Okay. As long as I get it sitting more or less close to where it was before. Yeah, it's bone dry. It's a guitar. I played an awful lot on it. It's supposed to last longer than that. Oh dear, it's like if your wife has an accident and ends up in the hospital. That's what it feels like looking at my guitar right now. This isn't my wife. Yeah. That's my wife. Dolores, that's her name. Dolores. Very loyal. Which is more than I can say for any women around this neck of the woods. Oh, he's listening. Do you want a game of chess? Oh, he's enjoying it as well. Flipping heck. Okay, cheers, mate. If you fancy a game of chess, pop in. Okay, somebody, there's a right brain and a born to feel all coming in there as well. Okay, let's just follow them back. Whoever they may be, find out later. Oh, one of them's already followed. Yeah, this is just really basically just a spontaneous hangout. So I posted the hangout link if someone fancies a game of chess. Have a little chat and a game of chess, you know. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to play chess, but if it tickles your fancy, here we are. And it can all be. I arrange all the game and everything. I set it up for us, and it will be in the broadcast. Might be even more encouraging for you to hear that I haven't practiced a lot these last few days. I did have a little dabble earlier today, but it wasn't so great. I've been changing my playing style a bit though. I've been trying to sharpen up my tactics a bit. Quite a bit. Which has it's completely changed my playing style in a way. Well, not so much maybe in the opening, early in the opening things that are already happening. Anyway, I'm just an amateur chess player. I just think it's fun to play, you know, with anyone at whatever level. So, bit of brain exercise and also a useful social activity, an interesting way of getting into contact with people, meeting people, you know, over the board, so to speak. I mean, you know, on the internet is one thing. You can play chess with people from all over the world. I played chess at Lee Chess and other chess sites from people from China, from Russia, from the Americas, you name it, just about countries. I think I was even playing someone from a country that I'd never even heard of. So there you go. I can't remember the name of the country now, though. It was the name of a country I probably only heard once or twice before. Anyway, a country on and that is the grand chessboard, isn't it? That is the grand chessboard. The countries, that's like the squares on the chessboard for the elite to play us off against each other. Yeah. Anyway, I'm fed up with moaning and groaning. Otherwise I'll start moaning and groaning about my moaning. Really fancy some interactivity here. I just had an accident with my guitar, and that worries me. Don't feel so great, so I'd love to take my mind off it. Play some chess. So the hangout link is posted, folks. I've done long rants before. I'm not on one of those today, okay, so don't have any great expectations. I'm just hanging around hoping for someone to hang out with. God, no, I wanted to play. Was there something to get the urge to play the guitar? No, and it goes and flipping breaks on me and my wife. That's my wife, me Dolores. Effing bloody sausage. I just see everything going up the spout, you know, still. Nothing's changed, seems to have changed in the right direction, friends. So this movement, whatever you want to call it, awakening, even if there is such a thing, it's not doing much, is it? We're still stuck in it. Why? What should we be doing differently? I'll leave that to your imagination. Thing is, we keep going back to the people who designed the problems for us, and we keep going back to those same people for the solutions to those problems. That doesn't make any sense, does it? Then they've got you where they want you. Yeah, a slave, an enslaved mind, where you're asking an alleged authority figure, a so-called authority figure, for permission to do this or the right to do this and that and the other. There is such a thing as natural rights that aren't written down in some all-controlling matrix doctrine, or a matrix of laws. What is it? Over 100 million laws on this planet now, or something? Probably more than that. So who gave you those laws? And do the people who gave you those laws abide by them themselves? Really? What do you think is the truth, though? Huh? I've already made my mind up on that one. Beyond any reasonable doubt. A game in your mind, but a game on a grand chessboard where the moves actually play themselves out. So again, I think that's an important thing to keep mentioning. For me, that's probably why I keep mentioning it, because lest they hijack your mind with a lie, or a fiction, or a story, or a fairy tale, a fable. Pinocchio's nose grows, yeah. And Pinocchio also was a marionette, wasn't it? I don't know. I saw a Pinocchio that was like a puppet on a string with a long nose, because there are string pullers. Yep. So you really are, those who are even taking in the slightest bit seriously this Clinton-Trump thing, I'm afraid they don't understand how it works either, do they? Or maybe they just haven't looked, and they're just taking it at face value and just believe it actually is a system of choice, a so-called democracy where your vote counts. You know, pull the other one. Don't you get it yet, folks? It's a puppet show. It's a scripted pantomime. Performing politicians prancing about on the stage there. On the world stage. For your globalist, one world Nazi dictatorship. Same thing as Nazis. It's the same bloody thing. And I see people in this area where I'm living just being medicated to death, but then usually you have to put the pill down yourself, don't you? I think the main cause of depression is reality. That's that mechanism, isn't it, where you may go through a traumatic experience and you don't necessarily want to be thinking about that experience all the time because it's traumatic. But a traumatic experience can also haunt you and haunt your thoughts unless you kind of go face to face with it in a way within yourself and try to find some balance with it. Because if you try to hide it away within yourself, I don't think that works in the long run. But then there is the art of living in the now as well. Yeah, sometimes, I mean, you know, when I think about myself, about the experiences that I've had that sometimes still haunt me today. Yeah, but I'm not poisoning myself at the same level as many people around me here in Norway where I'm living. And I'm thinking, yeah, where's the logic in that? Yeah, you want to drown your sorrows, you can't get that thought and feeling out of your system. You're fighting it, or fighting with it, with the trauma. And so some might, drowning your sorrows, like turning the bottle upside down while that particular nozzle is pointing downwards into the front end of your face, and pouring a few of those down is one way people choose, and sometimes I do, to drown your sorrows. But it's when it becomes an addiction. And that's amazing, isn't it? Because we're just doing ourselves more damage than, in addition to the damage that's already been done to us by somebody else. Potentially, often, yeah. Somebody causes you a traumatic experience. So you have to get over it. So how do you get over it? The solution is not mass medication of oneself, or mass poisoning, or it's not going to make the popping a pill will not change what happened, and in fact you're probably just trying to bury it deeper and deeper until it goes like a knot inside you, somewhere inside you, and it will even express itself physically. The connections between the physical and emotional is very direct. There are many examples of that. How your heartbeat, as you're digging the music, will start to pick up, and sometimes even beat, depending on the rhythms, but change when you let the music infect you, things will happen to your body, physiological changes, instantaneous ones. That's what I'm talking about. The connection between the physical and the emotional and the memory of the mind, but also the memory of the body, because the body remembers too. It's a part of the head. Or the head is also part of the body. No, and the body is part of the brain. That's what it is. So they give you a brain scan, but they forget to mention to you that your body is a part of your brain. I'll leave that as a kind of a slightly mystical one for you to figure out for yourself, but you probably also, or probably already have in some kind of an idea of what I'm talking about. I hope so. Our bodies and our brains and our hearts and our souls, if you like. We're going through this life on our planet. And quite frankly, too many people are just turning a blind eye. In a way, not necessarily a blind eye, but it's the wrong expression really. Yeah, on the one hand turning a blind eye, but also seems to be a lack of concern. We're still eating GMOs, folks. We're still being sprayed with shite, and we're still being lied to, and we're still funding these mafioso governments to oppress us. And the global depopulation agenda has been well underway for some time now. Anyone who's done their research on that, should be obvious to them. It should be pretty obvious to people now, by now, even without the research, because they're upfront about it. They're telling you and reminding you, oh, there's way too many of you useless eaters. And we're still out there voting, watching this Pinocchio show, this puppet on a string thing, teleprompters and stuff. Clinton, Trump. I tell you what, it wouldn't surprise me if they got flipping Sylvester Stallone to be the next governor of something or other. Flipping Rambo. We've got Schwarzenegger as a flipping Nazi in California. Now they're going to send in the flipping Stallone. That's my next prediction. No, I'm just kidding. It's not a real prediction. But it wouldn't surprise me, Sylvester Stallone being the next president. Who cares what they put up there? It makes naff bit of difference. Only decorate the show differently, but the real decision making is made behind the scenes. And we should know by now that the bullshit they pump out there, the verbal diarrhea they spew in these these political pantomimes is you can say basically what you like as long as you keep the you toe the party line to give the illusion of you actually belonging to a group with certain intentions. And then you go behind the scenes, they're all members of the same club. And everybody is sold out to Agenda 21 and other stuff going on as well. A long time ago now. 1992, yeah, that was over 2 decades ago, right? So your government didn't ask you if it was okay to do this sustainability thing. Sounds so great, doesn't it? Sustain this, sustain that. Because you sell an idea to someone, you paint a pretty picture. And I'm amazed at the products turning up now. It says sustainability on it, and I'm thinking, flipping it. When I was younger, the only sustain I had to think about was how long a note is ringing when you pluck a string. If it rings for a long time, you've got sustain. But now it's sustainable this, sustainable that, sustainable sausage, because it's all Agenda 21, all over the planet. Almost every single member state, country has signed off. I mean, what was it, 170 something countries signed on in 1992, and more countries have signed on since then. Russia is in on it too. Russia is doing the sustainability thing too. Yeah, they're all on board with the depopulation agenda, with removing your footprint, as they put it. That's the way they put it. Your carbon footprint, yeah. Propaganda, pseudoscience. So unless you've been looking into how, well, which estimate is correct, I mean, some sources say 0.0036% of the climate gases is CO2. Others say 0.0046%. And you think that's what's causing global warming. That was debunked a long time. In fact, the guy Al Gore got the whole thing idea from, well, the idea that him and his cronies used. The guy who came up with the idea, which was a teacher I forget the name of, changed his mind. He said, no, it's all wrong. And he saw what they were using it for, I think, too. Well, who hasn't? And but that's ignored, you see, because they got the dosh rolling in. What's a dosh? That's big bunks of money for you other people out there who don't know what Lods of Dosh is. There's a red message coming in. There's a WTF something or other there. Going on, okay, something's going on, great. Well, nobody seems to be coming into the hangout, so I'll just go and play some chess then. There we go. Turn all that blasted camera off. Share the screen. And here we go. Present for all. Go to Lichess. And what do we have here? Anything going on? Ooh, a bit late for the Daily Blitz. Let's give it a bit of Daily Blitz. I know I've missed 20 something minutes of it, but there's a lot of players there. See if I can get into the top 10 at least. I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to take that pawn now. I'm going to take that one too. Can't see any reason not to. Can I jump in there? I mean, can I force his knight back there? So he's probably going to go here now. Oh, he's going there. No, that's probably a better choice as well. Yeah, that's it. Oh. Okay. We have a position on the board. Actually, I'm going to play the bishop there. Certainly preventing him from making any d-pawn advance by that. How to play this position, eh? Takes. No, it doesn't seem to work that. I was just having a crazy idea there. Let's develop the other knight then to that square, to d7. And ooh, right, okay. Shall I pin his knight? How about that? So pinning his knight to his king. And at the same time developing my queen and getting the connection between the rooks. An important theme, sometimes useful. Ooh, look at that. Oh, look at that. What do we do about that? Oh no, I can't do that. That's all I want to do, yeah. I'm hopping in there and I'm looking at this move. Hopefully I'll be getting a chance to unleash my bishop. My bishop should be looking pretty effective. I thought him. Alright, so he's giving material. He's giving material to avoid that. I can understand why. Shall I take that? Hang on, let's have a look at this position. What's going on here? I can take here. He takes, I take. Takes here. Takes that. Oh crikey, what am I doing? What about, actually, there's so much material that is hanging. What about just taking here first? I don't like that either. So takes, check, takes, and then takes that, takes. It's not so easy. Not so easy, this. I'm just going for, no, yeah, for the simple capture that. No, it's not a good idea, is it? Because he's coming in there with his knight. Really, I'm not sure here. Shall I just move my knight? What about moving it here? That's the best thing I could think of, folks. And I used tons of time. Used tons of time on that. Well, now I can take his bit, can't I? I can't see what's wrong with that anymore. Interesting. Let's go here. Or with the other rook. No, let's go with this rook. With thoughts of playing e4 afterwards. Don't ask me why. It's just kind of sort of intuitive stuff going on here. Up material at least. Let's drop back. So he's got almost a minute more than me on the clock, but it looks like he's going to need it. I'm not sure if I was doing quite the right thing here, putting my queen here, but okay. I know it's a pawn sacrifice, really, but it's just it opens up for my bishop, so I can activate my bishop, and I'm up quite a lot of material already. So let's hop in here with the knight, try and exchange off some more material. And let's do that. Let's take it, and let's take some more material. Real greedy pawn, piece grabbing here and pawn grabbing. Yeah, I mean, no problem, no problem. I hope, he says, until I make a flipping blunder and then mess it all up, but okay. Let's think about doubling up the rooks. Fair enough. There's the doubling up process completed. Actually, I'm going to take towards the centre. That's hanging here. No, it's not, but it potentially could be, is what I'm thinking. Ooh, and now he's threatening to take here, is he? So what do we do about that? Let's do this. Oh, crikey, my time's running out. Let's do it like that. Maybe I can swing my rook over. Oh, it's not. No, he can defend himself against that. I really wanted to put my bishop here, though. Did I? Threaten mate. Oh, wow. You want to play it like that? Make my life much easier. Woo, 30 seconds, that's what I keep forgetting. Well, checkmate. So far so good, eh? I'm gonna berserk him. For those who don't know what that means, it means I'm sacrificing half of my clock time, and if I win I get extra tournament points. So I don't even usually play this opening, I'm just making it up as I go along. Let's try this. Working towards playing e5 here now and breaking up the centre. Trying to open things up a bit here. I want to play e4 too, opening the path for the bishop. Well, he prevented that then, didn't he? But I can play this now. Mind you, he seems a bit nippy. A bit quicker than I expected from a 1400 player, so I better be careful here. I may have been asking for it, berserking this guy. What to do? Develop a piece? Let's put it there. Where to put this? Let's... it's not so easy. What? Oh dear. Well, let's just put it there. It's not good what I'm doing here. This is not good. I've made a right mess of it already. Oh no. I've got a good score against this guy. Played him twice before and he's lost both games. Where to put the bishop? Probably here. If I don't play c5 first. That looks like an idea. Or is he? He's going to have to retreat with his knight. Well, I'm going to play c5 anyway. Kind of blunts his bishop a bit for the time being. And in fact, I'm going to play a5 as well. Oh no. Sausages, it's hanging there, I forgot. I should have protected the pawn first. Well, he might not be able to take that so easily. It might be a bit problematic for him. Actually. So maybe it was a mistake for him to do that, to take that, because now... Just wait with that. This is not easy. Now I'm thinking about doing some strange manoeuvre here. Not to be recommended, folks. I don't know, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. I'm trying to drop my bishop back here for a reason that I can now see doesn't work, so that was a complete waste of time. Oh no! I might have made a mess of it, folks. I just have to try hanging on in here. I've like offered a sacrifice to pawn for what? Well, I've got the bishop there, but I've got this terrible pawn, wrecked pawns here. Wrecked pawn structure. But he's in this awkward pin though, so, but how much I can make out of that? Okay. I'm just going to have to spontaneously take there and here. If he thinks he can take here, that'll be making my day. He might forget that my queen just happens to be covering that square. think I'm getting my pawn back, at least, which is, what, like this. No, it ain't. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So, loose pawn. Can it be captured? I've really played badly this game. I don't think I'm going to be doing much more Berserk, put it that way. I'm a bit out of training for that. Oh wow. Now what the heck sort of a move is that? Oh, I see. You're coming in there now, are you? You think you are. That's what you think you're doing. In that case, let's... Ooh, yeah, that's a bit nasty. Actually, that is a bit nasty. Let's try it like that. I don't know if this works now. Oh, that's a bit nasty, that is. I bet he's fed up with losing to me, so he's like studied all my games and he's found out how to destroy me now. I'm just kidding, but luckily for me, his clock is still ticking. This does not look good. In fact, it looks actually, I'm starting to see some tactics for him that look completely losing for me. That's maybe I can drop my bishop down here in time. Specifics, what's it? All right, I might be able to do that now. I'm going to do that now. And then, what? Yeah, right, yeah. Where to go, eh? Let's go here. For some reason or other. He might want to go after that pawn, but can he? So that might play queen here and attack this pawn. And he can protect it with this. Ooh, okay. Let's go here. Attack his pawn. This is getting a little bit too exciting. What do I do now? Go here. If he takes here, I've got check and I can take here. Hopefully. Ooh, we saw that coming. Where do I put it now? Over here. What a bunch of sausage. Oh no! My rook's trapped! No! No, it's not. It almost was though. Thing is, if I go here, I'm getting mated. I'll just do that and hope to win on time. I'm going to try bluffing it. Totally messed this up. Oh, it's going to be a draw then. Because I'm going to beat him on time. Watch this. Or maybe not. Yeah, well, at least I didn't lose it, but that was a catastrophe, folks. Ah, well, it's a draw because he does. Although I won on time, I have no mating material, so that means it's a draw. But at least it wasn't a loss, folks. At least it wasn't a loss. I think I'm going to avoid going berserk on people for the rest of the tournament. Also, I'm not going to get anywhere really, am I? Unless it's like a 1200 rated player or something, I don't know. Come on. 373 players, flipping heck. Okay. Schlava, he likes playing the Schlav. Maybe he's playing that, is he? What is he, a Benko man or a Benoni man? What is this? You want to play it like that? I'll take you en passant and I'll... Whoa, no, I like the look of this already. a load of sausage. What a bunch of sausage. Wow, you're doing that? Yeah, it might be dangerous for me to take if you're going to occupy the white squares. But if I can play... No, I'm going to take it. Is there something better? I don't know, that's the best I can see at the moment. And then, what? Yeah. Check, takes, check. And you're going in there and you're mating me. Or are you? Let's have a look. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea after all. I'm going for it. Now, he wants to come in here with his bishop and mate me on g2. And I should have checked to see if there was a way out of it, but I think I might have muffed it. Is there a way out of it? Damn. What am I doing? I might material, but... Well, let's hop out with the knight. It's got to be a start. Oh dear. Okay, okay. Am I getting away with it, eh? Can I dare to play h4? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Oh, I'll tell you what. And I'm going to drop back. Oh no, I can't do that. What I want to do is look after the light squares now with my queen. And try to force an exchange. Maybe here. Force an exchange of that rook. Because I'm up material. I think he's a dodgy player, isn't he? I've won a game against him and I've lost a game against him before. And now he's got the audacity to just bosh that, does he? Bloody charming, isn't it? Well, How about this? Oh, I don't know. Yikes. I'm dropping back here because I want to try playing something. Oh, I want to get his bits away from here. Oh my god. Can I play this? Give him a check. Threaten. Ooh, is that dodgy? Let's threaten his queen. Might have to drop back here. Ooh, let's go here. I've only got 2 minutes on the clock. Oh, you want to go for the exchange, do you? That's interesting. Right. Yikes. Do I give back some material to stop that pawn because it's horrible looking? I don't know, that was probably a bit unnecessary and desperate, but never mind. Still doing a +2, I mean I've got winning chances here. This should be winning. Thank you. Makes my job much easier. Nice little fork there. So I've got a minute to get this one on. Yeah, he gave up. Nice try. It was a bit frightening in the opening though. Bit frightening. A molecule. Okay, molecule. Where are you from, mate? Doesn't say. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, I just pulled the flipping plug out again. I said it was me spotlight gone. What's the plug? Plug's gone. Oh, it is. Alright. Yeah. In which case I'm going to reroute my night. Trying a bit of slightly experimental night manoeuvring here. He seemed to be pretty straightforward with his opening choice there. Seems to know what he's doing there. I'm going to reroute my knight all the way here. I'm trying to get to play d5, and also I'm thinking about moves like, well, at the moment this, because that pawn is under attack. So now it's protected, but what in the world is that supposed to be? Should we do it like this? Want to exchange knights? Yeah, be my guest. Oh wow, what is going on? This guy's confusing me already. Ooh dear. He's really after my pawn there, isn't he? Can I go forwards there? I'm going to give that a go actually. Pre-move the recapture of that. If he wants to have my bishop pair, he's going to have it. This is looking a bit nasty actually. Look at it, he's coming here with his monster knight, blocking my pawns. This guy's playing like a flipping grandmaster. That won't do. Oh, this won't do with that. If he plays e4 now, I'm not sure if I have a good place for my knight. I mean, going here, it looks so absurd. This is suddenly like a super sharp position, but to be honest, it feels like a bad position for me. I'm getting myself into trouble again here. I have to be careful. Well, at least when I move my knight away, I'm kind of giving coverage to this pawn. But what if he just captures here? and he's winning a pawn. Whoa, that's a great relief for me. I'll go forwards on that. That is a relief. Oh, what to do, eh? Can I go here? Is there any point in going there? Let's give it a go. He'll probably protect the pawn with a rook here, I imagine. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Blast it. Let's go here then. I need to get rid of this knight, so maybe I can do that by eventually playing a knight here to address this because now he's got his knight here. That is a very, very troublesome piece in my position here. And now what is this? Can I do this now? Because I just can't have that blasted knight there. Pre-move the recapture, save a bit of time. Well, managed to get rid of that pesky knight. Maybe there's some hope for me in the position now, because that was awful a moment ago. Flippin' heck, okay. What about this? I don't know. Don't ask me why. I'm trying to arrange something. I'm feeling more deranged by the moment. I'll drop back there. Why didn't I just take here? I didn't even look at that move. Oh, well. Well, he just hung a piece. And then look at this. Straight in it. Straight in it. Well, I mean, he started off well, and he's ended up making a right mess up of it. So it's looking optimistic here for this game too. Don't think I have much of a chance of winning any tournament here though, because I came late to the tournament. I got a slow start. I have a problem piece here, and that's my knight. It has no useful squares, or well, it has no squares to go to really. Certainly no useful ones. So I want to find a new route for this knight. I want to reroute it somehow, probably like this. Boink, boink. Oh, whoops. There, let's do it. Let's reroute that knight because it looks terrible. And hop in there. Well, he's going to go forwards now, is he? I suppose so. I'll just hop into G4. If he plays this now, which he did, I'm hopping in here. Oh no, that wasn't so good. I'm giving a pawn back. But he's running out of time. He's got 5 seconds. let's just flag him, shall we? Or am I going to go checkmate now? Whew. Another one bites the dust, eh? A stronger rated player, and he thinks he can berserk me. I might have a surprise or two for you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I have a weak pawn here that I have to be careful with, so it was possibly a loony decision there, but I want to castle long, which is not something I do very often. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, no, not looking good. Ouch. Have to go here? Oh, this is horrible. Oh no, no, that's okay. He can't come in here with his knight, of course, because I'm looking after that. No, okay, hopefully I'm okay here. Looks really crazy. I like to experiment a bit in the opening, you know. He can't take this, because then he is losing. Come on. Think you can exchange that off, mate? I'm getting your bishop out, or am I? Aha. Okay, you can do that, you can do that. Yeah, no, he can take that, I suppose. What's going on here? I don't think I can be too bad, actually, in this position. So he's sacrificed his time, and I've got extra time in the clock, which I will now use, hopefully, to my advantage. Now, what in the world is he up to with his queen there? No guesses for some plans that are right. Okay, what do we do? Shall we block out his bishop and let his knight in there? Or shall I block out, solidify my pawn centre? Is more tempting. Let's do that. Let's solidify the pawn centre. Attack the queen. And I'm quite liking the look of this position, really. Although it's a bit frightening for the king. He's got a potential attack coming in here, but two can play that game. So here I come, me too, with my pawn. What am I doing? Oh no, there goes the plug again. I keep putting my foot on the cable. I have to arrange it in a different way. How do I do this? Yeah, what to do? Can I give material here? Hops in. He takes. I threaten mate. Doesn't look very convincing. Romania goes forwards, and I've got what? Nuffle. Also, oh, this looks a bit worrying. Well, let's point the rook. Let's point the rook, and I'm not going to take that pawn. Am I? Yes, I am. Yes, I'm going to take it. I'm not. Oh dear, he's got that. Blast it. Oh, I might as well give up then. I oversaw that move. I certainly did. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, eh? Oh dear, well I'll just resign that game. That's resignable. Never mind. And I thought I had a good position there. I managed to mess it up, eh? Yeah. Oh, flipping heck. Thank you very much. That was very generous of you. He wants to play on. This is some genius form of sacrificing one's queen. My God. And this guy's going to play on. This is silly. Oh, well, you might. No. Right, yeah. This knight is very badly placed. So he's going to give me more material. I'll make my day and just resign, will you? Can't you tell when it's lost? Okay, he wants to fight on to the bitter end. Fair enough. It's within the rules. This is getting ridiculous. Where should we put it? Here? There? Let's put it... Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Maybe it's not so ridiculous. Except for that I can protect my bishop by moving my knight. That looks better. Oh, come on, man, this is silly. Let's exchange off some more material. Right? Whoa, we are going in. Yeah. Need to reroute this knight somehow. I don't know how. I'm just going to move my king, this knight is ridiculous, it's not doing anything here. Holy sausage, did I forget that my rook was hanging? Yeah, well, it's not a catastrophe. Well, hopefully not. But these knights are hopeless. I should be in there mating the guy. Okay. Can I go in there somehow? Oh, why aren't I playing this? That's got to be a good move. Better place for me knight. Actually, I'm tempted to just sacrifice this knight. I mean, I'm up so much material anyway. Why not just sacrifice it to make it, try and make some sort of a breakthrough here easier? Maybe not. Maybe not. Now how about this? Does that help me? I'm going to try this, followed by check here. Yeah, he's trying to double up his rooks, which could be a bit annoying. No, that's not working either. So let's reroute stuff. Voices outside. What is going on out there? What's that racket? Fishy going on in the garden. Oh, he's going back there again, is he? Yeah. I'm going to sacrifice some material because I need to break up this structure here somehow. What am I doing, eh? Is it this? And then coming in. Oh, how about going via that route? I wish it was easier just to find a way of mating him, but tenacious sort of guy, eh? Now you have Kaputski, senor. Mate in the next move. Oh, unless... Yeah, there you go. Checkmate. At last. Only one loss, one draw, rest of wins, but I'm still only in at 95th place. Time for maybe 3 more games here. No, I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more games potentially. Okay. Here we go. Paimino. castle, and I've got 3 pieces developed. And the only piece he's got developed is this knight. So I'm pretty optimistic at the moment after the opening. But how to continue development? Eh? How to continue development? Actually, I'm going to play A4 and claim some space on the queen side. He wants to do it like that. I'll take an en passant, which gives him a backwards pawn here. And let's go after that backwards pawn. Thoughts of knight here eventually. Stuff like that to try and attack this pawn, which I might be able to do quite soon. Actually, what about doing it like this? Special knight maneuver. And suddenly he got his bits out, didn't he? Ah, blasted, what am I doing? I want to keep the bishops on. I have a feeling I could have done something more precise. But he wants to give his bishop pair away, and that made me happy. Suppose. This isn't so easy. Oh, yeah, that's nice for me. Forking the rooks. A rook is worth more than a knight. Generally speaking, depending on the position. Well, there may or may not be compensation. Okay. What do I do? Double up the rooks? I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of at the moment. It's a nippy play. It's playing quite quickly. I'm not sure if it's any good. What he's doing. Oh yeah. Yeah, he can just do that, can't he? Sausage. Well, I want the bishop pair. Yikes, he's suddenly hopping all over the place with these things. Wow, what are you doing, David? I think I'm going to give back the material, at least I'll still be a pawn up. Wow, he didn't want it. That's a serious mistake from him there, by the looks of things. He could have just taken my rook. I'm giving him bad material for a pawn, and he didn't want it, so too bad, eh? What's this about? Let's expand. And in fact, where is he going to put his knight? Nowhere useful, hopefully. Probably there, actually. Oh, he went back. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what to do. How about that? about just pinning his rook for the time being. He's playing very fast. But, dare I go in? Ah, it's a mistake! I'm losing my queen! Oh my god, he didn't see that either though. Oh my god, oh, was I losing my queen? Can I check him here? Look at this. Is this madness? Oh, why didn't I just take that? Yeah, no, it's probably better to... He's playing very quickly and very badly. Yeah. Why don't I just do this, just to get some activity here? Oh no, I just gave my frickin' rook away. What are you doing, David? Oh, what a wally, eh? We didn't see that either. My god. Force an exchange. So much hard work to get this geezer. March those pawns up the board. There's a lot of check coming in here, unless he moves his king again. Oh, look at that. Thanks for your queen. Try the resign button now then. Mate and two. Just haven't managed to get a streak going, and now if I win another game now, then I get double points. I just haven't managed to do that, so I haven't got very high up the list. There's come some blooming whippersnapper and Rex. Oh, it's Molecule. Hello, Molecule. Whoa, one of my favourite openings to play against. It never seems to pose me any problem, this opening, or am I imagining things? Okay. That was the other knight. And pin his knight. Followed by e6 at some point. Ooh, is he doing that? Look, watch this. Watch this. Now, how are you going to save that pawn? Thank you very much. How are you going to save your rook? Oh, Molecule. You found the answer. I just lost my queen. Oh my god. I forgot about that. Oh no, I'm going to lose to Molecule now. Oh no, I had my knight there. What am I thinking of? I'm brain dead. I'm brain dead. What is wrong with me? I'm losing concentration. I'm totally losing concentration, eh? Maybe I can beat him anyway. That would be funny, eh? Eek. He's going to check me here now, isn't he? Yeah, I lost my queen, but I have some material for his queen, so I don't think it's enough, to be honest. This is bloody silly what I did there. I didn't even need to lose my queen. I could have just put my knight there. I'm just having a mental breakdown, basically. What sort of a move is that? That's, yeah, it's that sort of a move, isn't it? Okay. Oh, that's no good. Oh, that's no good, because now he just takes the... That's a hopeless move. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's not good. I'll have to go back again there. What a shame. Shame on you, David. Ah. I think if I'm going to lose to this molecule now, that would be a catastrophe. Oh my. I have to do like emergency maneuvers with my king. But he wants to give me more material. No, it's level on material. And I've got... what is he doing? Means I can just give you my queen and get away with it. His problem... Oh yeah, I have to be very careful here. I'm going to make a little hole for my king. He might be playing queen here and I want to go out of the pin. But he can't, yeah. Yeah, he can play queen there and I have to go out of the pin straight away. And now I'm threatening to win his queen by doing that. And he didn't see that coming, so let's celebrate this loony game, which I should have lost. But now it's totally winning for me. Poor molecule. I feel a little bit sorry for him. Seeing as I played like a goat. Like a flipping single-celled amoeba or something. Time for more. Time for more. Come on. Uh-huh. He's got thoughts of this. Let's have a look. Thing is, if I go here, he might be able to sacrifice on e6. It's a bit problematic. Can I play this first? And he goes there and I go here. What about rerouting this knight instead? Oh yeah, but then he can sacrifice there anyway, can he? No, not as easily. Oh yeah, no he can, yeah. Blast it, eh? Oh, cobblers. Oh, I'm losing. I'm losing, maybe. What do I take with? The queen? It's not necessarily totally losing, but to be honest, I'm not very optimistic about this game. I'm doing a -1. The equivalent of 1 pawn down. Lucio can hop about with me knight. It's a tricky customer, eh? Oh no, he's got the blooming fork, hasn't he? Forget about it, I might as well resign it. If he plays f4 now, I'll just resign. Oh no, maybe not. Yeah. Oh, I see. You can do that as well, can you? I mean, what was I thinking? Takes. This is rubbish. Actually, this is just cobblers, what I'm doing here. It's losing, I'm going to resign it. Is he German or something? Oh dear. So much for the streak. Time for 3 more games then, come on. Make a comeback. How many points do I need to get into the top 10 at least? Oh, right, okay. There's the guy who beat me earlier. No, I'm going to try and play something a bit more solid against him and see where that goes. Wow, is he going to allow me to do this? I think that might be pretty good for me. I should have played knight g5 first. Can I go bananas and play f4 here? It's almost tempting, eh? Looks like I can. Looks like I can do that. No, maybe that wasn't a good idea. Yeah, no, it's covered. It's covered. And he's making his little expansion here. And I'm making my expansion over here. Ooh. No, now I'm starting to fancy my chances when I'm thinking about a move like f5 here. He's weakened himself on the dark squares, but does it have any significance? What about e5? Looks better, doesn't it? Let's go for it. Let's go for e5. Aha. He wants to do that. Okay. He wants to do that. Now sometimes they say a knight on the rim is dim, and this particular knight on the rim does look slightly dim. For him. And what's going on in the centre, right? All right, he's rerouting it there. Not so dim anymore. Roar. Can I do this? I'm going to put my other bishop there. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Covering. And let's line up the bishop for a potential extra coverage for this e5 square. What's he up to? Okay, he's going for it, Tempted to take that and then just do this. Dim night now as well though. What to do? Let's go here. Yeah. No, not with the queen. Oh, I almost have made a fatal mistake there again. Okay, he wants to take there and then blah blah blah. Okay, fair enough. My knight wasn't doing wonderful things there anyway. I might have considered bishop there, but I don't see the point. He's a tough player, I tell you. Tough enough for me anyway. Can't I just go forwards now on that? Look at this. Can't I just do that? Going forwards. Mm-hmm. Thing is, if I play my knight here to protect the pawn, he can play h6 by the looks of things. And I have to move my knight away again. So how about going bananas again and doing this? Let's sharpen it up for him. Whoa. What to do, eh? Now, he goes there, I go here. No. Shame I'm so low on time. Only one choice of move there. Oh, I should have taken with the knight, maybe. What am I doing? What? I know. I'd already. No. Oh, let's go after this pawn. Silly Billy. I was supposed to take that with a knight. You silly plonker, David. I wasn't doing too badly against him. Now I'm a pawn down, but I might be getting that pawn back, so let's see. After all, I still have this horrifying Oh no, he's getting that now, is he? Blast it. Okay, take it and I'll take it here and whatever. Let's get it over and done with, shall we? Let's go there. Yeah, let's hop in here and plagiarise him as much as possible. Whoa, 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 that's sad. Ow, ow, ow. Where do I put... Where the heck? There's nowhere to put it. Are you kidding me? Oh, crikey. Oh, there's nowhere to put... Oh, I'm finished, am I? Oh, no. I have to give my rook up. Oh, he didn't go for the check. I'll just give up this one. Maybe not. 3 seconds left. I'll just... It was a tough game. I quite enjoyed it. Even though I lost. Tough customer. Wouldn't mind analysing that game afterwards, actually. See where I went wrong. I have a feeling that I had a pretty good position against him. So, oh yeah, what about these hangout things? I almost forgot I was in a hangout. Nobody comes to the hangout. You're afraid of it? Yeah, well... What's that? Bad ping on me. It's okay. I must have made a mistake then. Okay. Ay, 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 ay. Messed it up again. What am I doing? I should have gone back there. That wouldn't have helped me out. I've got a terrible position now. Unless there's some tactic there that I'm overlooking, or that he's overlooking. Like we're both overlooking it. Let's just take the pawn. Which I'm going to have to give back in a minute anyway, by the looks of things. But then this is hanging, so... Well, then this is also hanging. I might, if I get the chance, I'm going to play f6. I didn't get the chance, eh? No, he's making life easier for me. Actually, he can trap my knight now by going back with his rook. What's going on? Then I can maybe play rook here. Oh, when can I take that pawn? Probably not. No. Oh, what am I going to do? Can I play this now? Oh, check. Do I have time for it? Check. I'm going to address this invasion problem right here. Uh-oh. Has he got this? Check. Discover check. Oh no, then I wouldn't be able to take it. What is he doing? Oh no, what am I doing? Oh, I'm really playing, I'm losing concentration now. Playing so badly. My god. Let's go here for the time being. I mean, this is awful. What am I doing? What am I doing? My knight is potentially getting trapped. Oh, awful, awful, awful. The only thing I have on my side in this position is the time. Oh no. He's got a draw if he wants one, by the looks of things. Oh no, I could have just taken that. Why didn't I take it? Why did you put it straight in? What's going on? People just put bits straight where you can take them. He's got not much time left. Which means what? Let's just go here. Saved by the bell there. pointing to the other pieces in the game. We just move the same pieces around. What about taking? Check. Tell you what. Takes here. Check. I'll get a couple of pawns for it, and but is it enough? Let's just think about it while I plagiarise his bishop in the meantime. Takes. I'm so tempted to go for that, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I have to restrain myself a bit, I think. And yeah, I suppose I missed my chance now for that anyway. Yeah, he did that too. Well, what now? Let's make sure we keep the open file there as long as possible. Oh, it was a mistake, but he didn't see that. Okay, fair enough. I could have done that in a better way. I saw a fraction of a second after I played the move. This knight is hopeless in this position. I'm going to reroute the knight. Strange move I played there, I know. I was hoping he didn't want to give his bishop pair away. Whoa. Oh no, I want to go back there with my knight. I was going to go up here, but now I want to go back there. Oh, maybe... Oh, I should make my mind up. Coming in here looks good. Oh, I should have taken with the other pawn to open up for my bishop, you silly Wally again. Oh, I see it after I've done the move, don't I? Oh no, let's not that. So, just do a move, because he's quick, this guy. Mm-hmm. '58th place, and the tourney's soon over. So there you go, folks. That was a chess round for today. What's the time? Coming up to 10. Nothing to write home about. 59th place. I'm just looking forward to seeing my my performance result, my rating performance. As long as it's over 1900, I'm not too disappointed. But I think it might be a bit below that. I don't know. Maybe 2000. No, don't know. So 3 losses. I don't think so. What was it? Win, draw, win, win, loss, win, 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 loss, loss, win, win. Well, three, two, one. This guy won all these games. Well done, mate. That's a strong performance there, without doubt. And what did I get? 59th or something? Yeah. What was my performance? Yeah, 1932. Not a catastrophe. If it had been under 1900, I'd have been a bit disappointed. 67% win rate. Yeah. Well, that's that for today. Nobody here to hang out with anyway. I suppose I might as well round it off. Thanks for now. It's Mysterious Labyrinth logging out.